Hi guys, this is your girl Hawaii Money coming to you with a night vlog. Just coming through really quick just to vlog with you guys and talk with you guys. I hadn't chit chat with you in so long, just recently, but actually sit down and chat with y'all. Gonna be going to court soon. I believe Friday. Let me check. Yeah, Friday is my court date. Concerning my charges that were brought against me. We were supposed to get a lawyer, but circumstances put us in the back burner with the cost of one. So I'll probably have to call a public, get a public defender. Yeah, it's rough, guys. Cause I got 2 kids that have upcoming birthdays this month, and it's just, we're not able to afford that. Plus Mother's Day was yesterday, and I enjoyed my Mother's Day. Got to play and make up and dress up and whatnot and do some stuff. Yeah, I'm not really happy with the thought that I got court coming up, and I don't know what's going to be the outcome of the situation. I pray that it turns out in my favor. I still think it's all a bunch of crap with the charges and whatnot. I think they just should have dropped those charges and stuff, but yeah, I'm gonna, I don't know. Just because you can't see something doesn't mean it isn't real. Disney Channel invites you and your family. It's late. It's going to be a short vlog. So it's just give and take with the situation and everything. Here. These are the earrings my kids got for me on Mother's Day. Like I said, and my ears get a little irritated from wearing them so long. As Jerry said, I'm just gonna put it away. I love it. Wear it on special occasions, which is such as Mother's Day, because it's a reminder of what my kids did on Mother's Day and stuff. And my husband. Yeah, because I've been just sitting here wondering what's going to happen next. The DHS did come by the other day, a couple days ago, and they're going to be filing a complaint. Was supposed to be filing a complaint with the complex because of my apartment living standards here, because they're not doing what they're supposed to do on my behalf, because I'm doing all I'm supposed to do, but they're not doing what they're supposed to do. In other words, we just got a lot of drama around this complex. I'm just gonna straight up tell you, the manager, she's full of shit. I thought she was a decent person, but I'm starting to see between the lines that she's full of shit, okay? One night I went complaining about my sink overflowing. This is around the time when the kids were taking. I'm trying to get everything together, make sure everything's properly cared, properly straight for my boys to come home. At that time, I went to go, I knocked at, my mom took me around and she knocked at her door, and lo and behold, she wasn't there, but a lady that stayed there with her, or she was staying with, basically, am I the only sane one in this house? Told me the other day, when I told her that my sink, to tell her to stop by, and the girl told me that when she told Miss Adrian about I stopped by, and the lady told me that Miss Adrian said, I'm not stuck like crazy ass girl. So I know where I sit with her on another term. So I'm a crazy ass girl. I'm the one that's paying rent to you, have not given you any problems, been here for 3 years. My husband used to work for you. when we were when he was, before you come in this, and took over, with you and your husband and whatnot. And now that you're going from apartment to apartment to apartment, just saying, these are all my own opinions. Writing down, it's just one thing after another. Basically, they just let these apartments go to shit. I don't get it. I don't get it. I mean, I'm doing my part as a mom. My husband's working. My kids are taken care of. But now that DHS is seeing that it's not my fault, it's their fault, because they're supposed to be responsible for taking care of anything broken down, fixed, or you know, spraying the apartment for any insects or anything. And that's the issue that I'm having. It's insect problem, you know. And not just that, half the shit in here is breaking down on me. My air conditioning unit has not been fixed. My stove has not been replaced. So I'm just going under a lot of crap. And now DHS is starting to realize, what the fuck, you know. She's not doing her job. So they came in. They told me to call my local. They even told me to call my local TV station to come and broadcast this. I don't want to put nobody on blast, but I'm putting her on blast. I've been living in this complex for 3 years, and the apartment we stayed in before we moved into this one was quite decent. We didn't have any issues with any insects. I didn't have any too many, because my husband worked here. I didn't have anything break down on me because he fixed it. And when he was here working, he fixed everything that was broken in these apartments. I'm sorry to say, but her husband is lazy, or I don't know what you want to call it. Now she's got her friend on the side. I don't know. All of it is all jacked up. I'll make another video on that later.
Everything's fine. I'm fine. Why wouldn't I be fine? Honey, are you sick?
But I'm just gonna say, ain't nothing good coming out of her situation. Because the fact of the matter is, it's like you put me in a situation where I have 5 small children that I have to make sure that they're okay. And now I'm gonna have to start being a bitch. I'm gonna have to start getting ugly with some. I'm gonna have to start getting straight ratchet or ghetto, as most people would say black women do. Well, honey, in my situation, I think anybody would get ghetto, whether they be black or white or Asian or whatever. I think that it's time to where I put my foot down and step up to the plate and say, look, hey, I got kids that are my world, that mean the world to me. This is unnecessary. All the money that I've put into this apartment, from fixing to carpet cleaning to asbestos, all of this is coming out of our money, not yours or anybody else's for that matter. And the thing about it is, we had an inspection for the first time within 2-3 months span last week, and the pest man came in to spray, and basically what he did, he treated my apartment. I don't know if he's coming back to treat my apartment, but basically what now, she tried to be so kind and nice to give my husband some type of stuff to put down, and so far it's done good, but it's too late for that shit. You should have been done there. You know, if you care for any of your tenants in some point or another, you would have done that. But see, she cared about her so-called friends and let them do whatever. I mean, she has been nice to me on a certain level, but I have not been a problem. But it seems like everything else has been a problem. When I need stuff fixed or need something done, it's not taken care of. She ignores me, you know. And the lipstick that I got here, guys, is called Hades. I don't mean to get off subject. Pink is a nude lipstick. And this is by NYX. My second coat. I love this lipstick. And yeah, that's what I'm liking. And as far as my face look here, this is what I just did. I applied some, this is purple, not, it may look blue coming off blue, but it's a purple NYX jumbo pencil in purple. And I put a little bit of a coral color from my Creative 1 or 2 palette from Coastal Scents, along with some yellow and some white. Get that look. I was bored, wanted to do something before I go to bed. This is late, and I'm not really sleepy tired or anything. I just wanted to vlog a little bit because I feel like I needed to get some shit off my chest. You know, this is just shit, you know. Now I gotta go through a whole bunch of crap with, you know, whether am I gonna get locked up for this? Am I going to jail for this?
Do you really believe in all this? I mean, mermaids and stuff. They really exist?
Do they exist?
I
saw one, Cody. I saw one with my
I have tried to not think about the matter because I know that the lawyer stated over the phone that these charges should have been dropped since I got my children back. DHS, court, all this it's like a separate court thing, you know. I went to court for everything else for my children, the youth court, but now the police or whatever situation is it's totally separate from this. It's just ridiculous. They got me down stating that to contribute to the to contribute to the delinquent of a minor. And I didn't understand what the meaning of that, and still to this day don't quite understand. But when I asked the lady that day in court, what does that mean exactly? Because these are my kids. I don't do drugs, and nor have I in any shape, form, or fashion give my children drugs. If this prescription Tylenol or something prescribed by a doctor or over-the-counter children medicine. I don't even like giving them that, for that matter. I'll go and make some herbal tea if it's child safe. I'm not going to give my children anything. But that's what confused me when I went to court. Like I said, I've never done nothing like this in my life. Nor should this been brought upon me. Being that I live in a shitty-ass apartment complex does not mean I neglect my children. That's not the neglection didn't come from me. It came from having an apartment that the apartment complex wasn't able to fix up, and we're not going to be putting all our money into fixing up something they can fix and they have the tools for, but they don't have the tools for. They claim like I misplaced my keys, or my son lost my keys. Okay.
Not according to this. 98.6.
She gave me a key for my house key. That's $20.
I don't feel sick. I feel.
That's also another thing on my hand. I have to replace my mailbox key, and she has to order the change of lock, so she don't have my replacement key for my mailbox, which does not make any sense at all. But because you know, when you got extra keys, you have those extra keys for all your tenants units. If there's a situation, you're supposed to get copies of extra keys. That's how cheap they are, you know. And my husband, I did laundry tonight, and my husband did laundry for me, so I should get some clothes. And you know, we had to hurry up because then I don't know now where she's starting to close the laundry room up at night. But be that it may, we washed the clothes, we dried the clothes. The clothes were not fully dry. The clothes were still damp wet. And I'm pissed off about that because they were washed. They were semi-dry, but they were still damp. So I had to lay them down so where the air can air out and dry completely. So yeah, I'm just... This woman is messing with a 20-year-old and is married. I don't quite understand this whole ball game.
Yeah. She's not a big fan of modern medicine.
But that's not my business. Because I'm not perfect either, but I never done nothing like that. And it's disgusting. Yet, but you want to talk about others when you have no room to talk about yourself. As they stated in the country, the pot can't call the kettle black. But I'm crazy because I needed my kitchen sink fixed. I'm crazy because I have issues with roaches or flies or bed bugs or whatever. I'm crazy because I need my walls painted or my carpet shampooed. I'm crazy because I speak my mind. Those little things piss me off. And now that the DHS has stepped in and saw that they haven't done anything for me or my family for this matter that we've lived here, they said they were going to file charges against her. I don't know what was all said. If they're going to take her to court, I don't know what was going to be the situation. But we already had told her that the situation has gotten worse with the apartment. Not me, not my children. The DHS is going to eventually pop up and say something. And they did. You know, and I didn't have no part of it. I'm just doing what I can. Like the lady said, I'm doing all I can. My apartment was clean as a fucking whistle. Well, the situation is the other stuff that is under my control. Has no control. I have no control over it. Because I'm already putting money out of my pocket and putting shit down.
Call the doctor.
And doing what I can to take care of the matter. But it's already added up to $900 some that we have spent into this complex. In our apartment building alone. In our apartment, our apartment. But this whole apartment complex, where we're staying is condemned. As the lady said, it's a slumlord apartment. And the only reason why I'm still here is because we have nowhere else to go at this point in time. Can't afford no place else to go. Section 8, it's a little hard to come by with trying to get into a house. And if I can help it, I do not want to live in another apartment if I can help it. Now, if the apartment is accommodations, say like if it already has a washer and dryer, if it has a 3 or 4 bedroom, I can handle that. Right now, I'm living in a 2-bedroom, and I have 5 small children, and that's my husband and me. You know, there's 7 of us in this small apartment complex, a small apartment building. Unit. Sorry, I'm just a little pissed off that I'm doing all I can, and now I gotta face charges with the neglecting. And I think, in my own opinion, it should have been dropped. And as far as the lawyer, we can't get a lawyer. We're just gonna have to tell him, look, we can't pay you unless you be paid in small payments, because we don't got it like that. You know, it's very hard to come up with $700, $300 when you got small kids to take care of. And my babies come first. And that's it. And my children wanted to do something nice for me for Mother's Day, and I appreciate that. So they got me a gift each. You know, wasn't thinking about no court, wasn't thinking about no jail or anything for that matter. It was just taking care of mommy on Mother's Day, and that's what means the most to me. My children loving their mom and my husband loving his wife. And I'm grateful to God that He blessed me with them in my life, and I'm grateful that God has given me strength and stability. I know my times I can get irritated, mad as hell when things are not being done, and say things I know that I'm going to regret later. But it's part of being a human being, and I guess we all fall to make mistakes in our lives. But this mistake has never taken so much toll on me, because it's been depressing, if that makes sense. You know, the thought of the back of my mind has been quite depressing, and I have tried to yeah, it's been depressing, guys. So I can say that I am doing the best that I can as a mom.
Interesting.
I love my children very much.
Talk to them. You jump.
And yeah, I'm gonna go, but I will come back with another video maybe later on today. I do have a tutorial that I'm going to be uploading for my Mother's Day look that I haven't got around to editing yet. I apologize. I will be posting that video soon. But yeah, check out my other videos, guys. Don't forget to comment and rate and subscribe. Thank you, guys, and have a great week.
I have a theory, but it's way too